All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're finally back after a crazy week. Thank goodness I'm hopped up on cold medicine right now. So I think it's just allergies, but it helps with the symptoms. So anyway, if I'm a little loopy, it's allergies, man. It's there's a lot of pollen floating around today. And it's every year it's like a solid 2 months before allergy symptoms go away. So just got to roll with it, I guess. Anyway, welcome everybody. Cynical B, performer number 6, Michael, Dr. Tullyman, Simno, thank you for the heads up there. No worries, man. I hope you have a safe trip tomorrow. And Rizky, welcome. Thank you so much for the super chats. And I got your requests on the list. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. So we're kicking things off today with a release that came out that was kind of a happy little surprise. You might have noticed I was going to start the stream with something else, which I will get back to that in a future stream. But this popped up a couple days ago, and it's a pretty big deal, I think, to me. It's an extended version of Tank, the intro from Cowboy Bebop, with Yoko Kanno. I believe she's the original composer, and this is the original band too. But they made an extended version, so that's going to be exciting to watch. Anyway, I watched like the first half of it maybe, but I wanted to save the rest for the stream. So that's what we're going to be kicking things off with today. And this is also a really special song to me. Thanks to Byron Butterfield, one of my awesome viewers of the channel and supporters and stuff, who made a request that I cover this song. And I actually made a cover of this back in the day using all guitars. It was my biggest cover project ever because there was like 10 or so different guitar tracks because I did all the, the crazy instrumentation with guitars mostly and, all that stuff. But anyway, it was really fun to cover. It was really complex and crazy to actually try to figure out what the heck was going on in the song. But so because of that, I have like a good, I'm very familiar with the ins and outs of the song now. So it's even more fun to watch, see how they actually play it live, because you can only do so much by ear. It's not like I'm playing off of an official score. So it'll be cool to hear this studio version and be able to listen to the different details. Anyway, I guess I'll stop yapping now and we'll get into this. What? Lisa X, Haruka, Serena, and Nagisa were Metalverse's backing band? So the four of them were playing together in a backing band? That's crazy. Anyway, like usual, I have so much to catch up on. I'm hoping now that I'm getting out of the fog of newborn, the fog of war from having a newborn, I'll be able to start actually paying attention to what's going on again. But all right, let's check this out. Wow.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
That upright bass is played with such a great feel. Oh. Like those toms added in there. Love the way she's just totally vibing. You can feel her sense of humor coming through in this performance. The funny faces she's making and stuff while she's playing along with the song on the guitar, which is super sick. But it's so cool to have this really cleanly recorded live version of this song, because there's tons of covers of this up, and I think there was a live performance of Seatbelts playing this song over like a Zoom session or something. I don't even remember. I think it was from the COVID times. But this is the cleanest live performance I've seen of it, and it's the original artist. So it's like, I wish I would have had this to listen to when I was covering it myself, because you can hear all the nuances and details and just like separation. It's such a beautiful recording. is where it gets extended. Ooh. So this is all new material right here. She's having such a blast. I love it. Glissando.
Stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Wow, dude. What an insane band and crazy session. That saxophone player is crazy. Like the precision of those runs at the end, just like mind-blowing. Wow. There was such a great energy in that room. I love that it was all recorded in one room, one session, and because Yoko was feeding off the energy of the room and everyone else was feeding off her energy, and it was just like such a cool thing to watch. Such insanely talented musicians. Wow. And I'm pretty sure does anyone know if this band, or if the lineup of the band is all the original musicians from the original recording? I don't know. Some of them look pretty young, but at the same time, Japanese people age really well, so it's hard to tell. But wow, I couldn't pause that. It was too good of a flow. Anyway, thanks for joining me while I checked that out. That was really fun to watch. Exit 13, welcome. Good to see you. I was actually watching for you because I have your request from Friday, and it's not in the list yet, but it's on my sheet so I can add it to the list quick. If you're going to be around, I can do that if that's what you want, or I can save it for Friday, whichever you prefer. Just let me know. Same for anyone who made Friday requests but's here tonight. I have one from Purple Dracos too, who I know pops into both streams, so we'll see if he shows up. But anyway, all right. I think that's it. Okay, we're good to go. I'll put it on the list then. And then we're going to head over to Twitch and get to the request portion of the stream. But thank you all so much for being here. Looking forward to checking out some music tonight. After a week off, too, I'm like itching to hear some new music. And I missed it, you know? So always nice to have a little break and then come back like refreshed and excited for the music. So, all right. I'll see you guys over on Twitch. Links in the description as always.